A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a jubilant display of support, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu took to social media to congratulate Donald Trump on his election victory, dubbing it history's greatest comeback. This sentiment reflects Netanyahu's optimism about a renewed and powerful commitment to the U.S.-Israel alliance under Trump's presidency. The relationship between the two leaders has been characterized by mutual admiration, with Trump previously hailed by Netanyahu as Israel's best friend. With over $18 billion in military aid received by Israel from the U.S. since the onset of the year-long wars in Gaza and Lebanon, Netanyahu's excitement is palpable. The recent conflict ignited on October 7, 2023, when Hamas militants attacked Israel, resulting in significant casualties on both sides. Israeli ground and air assaults have reportedly led to over 43,000 Palestinian deaths, further exacerbating the humanitarian crisis in Gaza. As the dust settles from the election, analysts speculate on the implications of Trump's return to power for the ongoing conflicts in the region. Some believe Netanyahu may have strategically prolonged the war to coincide with the U.S. election, potentially positioning Trump as a peacemaker who can swiftly stop wars as he boasted in his victory speech. However, Trump's unpredictability raises questions about whether he will allow Netanyahu the freedom to continue military operations in Gaza and Lebanon, particularly with the looming threat of Iranian involvement. Netanyahu's recent decision to dismiss Israel's defense minister, Yoav Gallant, has raised eyebrows, especially given Gallant's reputation as a moderating force within Netanyahu's hardline coalition. This move, made on election day, suggests that Netanyahu is consolidating his power and is willing to take risks amidst the political chaos. While many Israelis remain skeptical of Netanyahu's leadership, they largely view Trump favorably, with polls indicating that nearly two-thirds believe he is better for Israel's interests compared to Vice President Kamala Harris. Harris's perceived lack of support for Israel has fueled fears among Israelis that a Democratic administration could jeopardize military and financial aid. This sentiment is echoed by political analysts who argue that the Biden administration's approach has led many to view U.S. Democrats as a potential threat to Israel's security. In contrast, Trump's administration is associated with strong support for Israeli settlements and recognition of Jerusalem as Israel's capital, further endearing him to the Israeli right. On the ground in Gaza, reactions to Trump's victory are mixed. Some Palestinians express hope that Trump may exert pressure on Netanyahu to halt the ongoing violence, while others fear that his presidency could worsen their situation. The humanitarian crisis in Gaza continues to escalate, with reports of severe shortages of aid and medical supplies. The United Nations has warned that the civilian population is at imminent risk of dying from disease, famine, and violence. As the Biden administration continues to advocate for increased humanitarian assistance to Gaza, the clock is ticking. A recent warning from the U.S. State Department indicates that Israel risks losing military funding if there is not a dramatic increase in aid to the beleaguered region. With Trump's inauguration set for January 20, 2025, the coming months will be critical in determining the future trajectory of U.S.-Israel relations and the ongoing conflicts in the Middle East. Will Netanyahu's strategy pay off, or will the new administration impose its own agenda? The world watches closely as these developments unfold. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.